We wish you a Merry. It was like, okay, he's giving me compliments. I never thought of myself that way. And then kind of like grabbing my hip and kind of like maneuvering it so that he could look at me. He was telling me to take off my shirt and pants so that he could get down into your underwear. You know, you start thinking, okay, so if I try to leave or be like, no, we're not gonna do this, you know, how would you leave? Like, is there a gun hidden somewhere like he was gonna pull out? As a young girl, you just do, because he's an adult, you just do what someone asks you to do. That was where I started freaking out completely. I was like, okay, this is just so unreal. This is not happening. He just looked like a scary sicko in my mind. Like, I just still have the vision of his face. When he was done, he wrapped himself up in a towel and said, "There's too many for you to not really want to see again." And I was like, okay. In the back of my mind, I was like, I will never come back here ever again. I went downstairs and I felt so used. I felt so used, like I was just like this dirty person. Before Epstein I saw myself a long time ago. That was like, oh my God. And afterwards, it was somebody just picked up that heart, took it from its roots, and smashed it.
Dito tanan niya, magpalit lang og disposable nga baso. Ang gloves tanan, aslalom na ay. Oh, gloves. Ay, gloves ya. Kulang kayo.
My daughter concludes the statement. The time on my watch is 5:25 p.m. Girls were brought across the bridge from the mainland versus West Palm Beach. And it's a whole different world when you cross the bridges. This West Palm Beach aren't like a lot of other communities along the Gold Coast where it's working class. It's not necessarily high end at all. It's a real world. Think what it must have been like to come from modest means, in some cases broken homes, troubled homes. Palm Beach is like Oz. If you live in West Palm, I mean, that's just not a world you experience.
My name is Shauna Rivera. This is the house that I grew up in. This is where usually we would sit out here. We had a big hammock on the patio. This room was my room. At the time that I first met my girlfriend came over here to take me with her to Jeff's, right after this street here, there's a trailer park. There's a canal and then there's a trailer park. And so she walked over here and convinced me to go with her. I didn't want to. I was a runaway for 2 years. My mom used drugs most of my life. My dad went to prison when I was 10. And when I was 10, my dad got out of prison. At some point, my dad had a girlfriend who had some kids, and the kids had clearly been abused by the parents. And I would say it was like a week or so after my 12th birthday, my dad and his girlfriend hurting himself in front of me. And so I told my mom when I went home. I lived in like shelter homes. I was 14 years old when I met Jeffrey Epstein. My girlfriend, she's like, Shauna, I'm going to this guy's house. I can't go by myself. I just can't do it. I just need you to come with me. I was just like, alright, fine. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just went along with it. Once you get over the bridge into Providence, yeah. And all these huge mansions. This is like not something I'm familiar with. We walk into the back and there's this girl, she's young, with an accent. I don't know her. She's familiar with my friend. Hi. We walk into this room. We walk in. I remember thinking he was kind of rude. He says, oh hey, hi. He's like on the phone. And he like lays down. So then my girlfriend tells me I'm just going to give him a massage. And she said, oh well, we have to take our clothes off. And I'm like, I have to take my clothes off? And she says, yeah, we both have to take our clothes off. So we have me and my 14-year-old girlfriend totally naked, and I'm giving this old man a massage. But then my girlfriend says, well, I'm gonna go. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing leaving me here? Like, why? I couldn't believe she was walking out again. Then this guy, he asked me how old I was. And I remember telling him that I was 15 years old. I was actually 14 years old. That didn't scare him. It was kind of like, oh, okay, you're 15. Then he turned over and he wanted me to rub the lotion that we were using like all over his chest. And he told me to just grab his nipples and squeeze and pinch as hard as I could. And I just remember standing there and just being like, what is going on? Like, this is so weird. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm 14 years old. I'm a virgin. It just went on like that for a couple of minutes and he finished. And there was money sitting there. He told me to go ahead and pick up the money. So I just got dressed and I walked out and left. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know how to say like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know how long it was after the first time I had gone over there, but I made a phone call. They called me a cab to take me to Jeff's. There was no explanation. It was just take the cab to Jeff's. I assumed if I went back, I would get more money. I mean, I didn't have any money. I didn't have money like that. I just
Kung sa'yo na ulit, may nagkakot ang kaya tanong mo? Dahil siya?
Try to like get through it and just go.
Ay, may Jesse. Di ba na may Jesse?
I couldn't say this isn't right. I couldn't
Ma,
say
where's the Kathleen?
this isn't normal. I couldn't say like this is sickness.
Mama!
And it was probably for like 3 or 4
Saan mo
years.
si Kathleen? Yan, ikaw mo to.
Gani, dagan siya paliton.
Dili, ay, itlog raman to may no. Nausa na ka. Nabuing mo ni siya. Ay, ipasa mo, mama. Ah, sibuyas pa ko ra. Ana siya ba? Di ba buo no? Atay, ay, ay. Ay, kurame. Di ba? Ana no? Ana no? Kuan. Ana siya paghiwa ba? Kanang ighiwa bitaw nimo. Ang lingin nagyapa. Lingin, sakto. Ibutan sa iyang ani. Be ba?
Mama, ana!